Alright, welcome to a new vlog, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to show you a preview of a track I started last year. It's been a while since I made some videos, but let's get straight into the preview. Some nice reverse bass and triplet feelings. I personally like this part a lot, like how the melody changes. And I think this part could be a bit more powerful, like more aggressive, I guess. And I added a vocal.
No certain future in sight. Nothing but darkness and the immeasurable depths of space.
Needs some tuning though.
And stars. No other options upon this path but to evolve and to adapt to the unadaptable.
Let me pause a bit. I wanted to make like a climax feeling, something mysterious, something dark. So I think I'm going in the right direction. Yes.
And laws that shape the universe itself, and even go beyond to catch the stars themselves.
Yeah, so and there goes the melody, and after that there are some leads. I think it's almost done. Like, maybe make some things a bit more interesting. Maybe the vocal is kind of boring at some parts, but I guess I'm going in the right direction, as I said. And okay, let's give you some feedback tips. I found that referencing has helped me a lot. So as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 tracks for referencing, whether it's for the structure of the track, for the mixing, for the sound design. For example, as you can see, or as you can hear, I referenced that track to make my synth, like the melody. I like the halftone melody to make it sound creepier and more mysterious. I also referenced its structure. For example, this part. Like how the melody varies in order to get to a more interesting drop or more interesting part. For example, in this track, I used it for the leads mainly, and the break, of course. Oh yeah, I remembered. For my track, I want to put some choirs, like something big, something a bit orchestral. Which always sounds nice, and it has been done before, and it keeps on working.
Climax.
Yeah, so you get an idea. I've also referenced one of my tunes because I personally like the mixdown, so I have the structure, I have the ideas for referencing, and I also get the mix tone, which is very important. Thumbs up if you recognize this track. And let's make a little pause here. So if you have been watching my stories, my Instagram stories, you have probably know that I already submitted a collaboration for 2 labels. One of them has responded, has listened to the track and already downloaded it. It's pretty nice. At the expectation. Well, we are at the expectation what's going to happen. But I have like some faith, I don't know if it's correct to say it, but pretty high standards or medium to high standards that they will like the track. And yeah, one of my 2022 goals is to release at some labels, hopefully get more recognition, get a bit more income streams from my music, from my feedback services, from my mastering services. But we're going to leave the mastering part later in this video. Let's going to hear a bit of the collaboration, which is hardstyle plus dubstep. Pretty interesting. See. Okay, let's start with our reverse bass, which is the first drop. I'm not going to show you too much because I want to give you more previews, but let's listen to this part. I brought dubstep back, man. One of my favorite parts. So let's leave it that way. Hopefully you enjoyed it, you vibe with it. It's actually my first time doing proper dubstep. I remember when I started like messing around with this software, with FL, is the software to make music. I made like a dubstep beat. It wasn't completed at that time. I didn't have too much knowledge, but yeah, I'm glad how this came out, Although I didn't make too many of the sounds, I just experimented with samples. But I'm pretty happy with the result. It was fun to make, it was challenging. I referenced some tracks. I referenced a Getter track. I don't know if I have it here, but I know it's in another project. But I referenced dubstep songs to get the vibe. I learned some important stuff to make dubstep. It was pretty fun. And I'm thinking on making more hardstyle plus other genres mixes in my tracks. Pretty interesting. It's a way for me to keep experimenting, for me to not get bored, make too much hardstyle, and it increases my level, my production level, my knowledge, all that good stuff. Okay, so let me give you a tip for mastering. Mastering as well, it's important to reference the loudness, to reference the stereo image, the frequency spectrum as well. And I have some tools here that you can watch how the loudness of the track is. For example. It goes up to -7 RMS. Around that. So the mastering tip is to reference the loudness of professional mastered tunes. Please be sure to reference in high quality files, at least MP3, 320 minimum. For example, I'm just going to lower the other track. Yeah, for example, this one goes up to -6, -5 in some cases. Also take a look at the relationship between the highs and the lows, how the stereo image looks, sounds. For example, the lighter color presents the stereo information because I have it set it that way, but you can change it, of course. Just an explanation. -30, it's a safe point for your stop bass to be, and for your highs. You can see that in most professional master tunes, -30 is a safe spot. For example, let's take Brennan Hard's Blade Masters One Blade sample. Okay. One goes up to -5. Yeah, so as usual, -30 is a safe spot for loudness. Yeah, so I recommend referencing visualizers, stereo imagers, whether for mastering or while you're making a track. It's very important. So that was it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed the previews. Hope you enjoyed the tips. Remember, I'm Jan. I've been making music for 5 years. I offer feedback and mastering services. Please hit my DMs or check out my Fiverr gigs. Thanks for watching. Bye.